Big old woodchuck. Big old meal right there.
Last time I spent 30 days surviving in the Canadian Rockies, but now...
Effective this Thursday morning, I am ordering all Maine people to stay at home.
So this is the 30-day survival challenge Maine Lockdown.
That'll cook up good. Hunting fever. Woo! Get that back up. We got a keeper. 3. We got 3.
I want you to catch, please.
All right, we are looking for pigeons. I put out a little thing on Facebook the other day saying, I'm looking to eat some pigeons during the lockdown. Do you have some nuisance pigeons? And a farmer just down the way was nice enough to get a hold of me. He said they used to have a chicken barn, big chicken barn, and they don't have chickens anymore, and the pigeons are coming and just crapping the place up. So we're gonna see if we can't take care of these pigeons, help the farmer out, and have ourselves a tasty squab dinner. Yeehaw. All right, this is the Krill Puncher Breaker, my 25 caliber pellet gun here, PCP pellet gun. It is very powerful, very almost overkill for this, but that's the beauty of it. It has the ability to do what we're gonna do today. Oh, I see you. Something up in the tree. Maybe less talking, more scoping here. Let's see if it's what we're looking for. Just up in the tree there. That seems like a good spot. Now it flew off while I was getting the cameras turned on. Foolishness. Of course, now that I look all around and I'm here, there's no sign of the pigeons. I don't know what that was. I mean, I think that was a dove, but I didn't get a quite clear look at it on the tree over here before it flew off. And I flew the drone around to see the whole place. And now I know where my safe spots are to shoot. So where I got to get to the right angle. That's very important. You know, you don't want to just be shooting skyline. That's a big no-no. And, you know, because your shots after they're done dropping off, they don't have a lot of power and can't really hurt much unless they were directly to go through something. But you don't want to just be shooting skyline unless there's just like miles of forest behind it. So I just walked around, made sure everything's clear wherever I shoot. If they're on the roof of the chicken barn, that I get the angle this way so it's off into the miles of woods over there as the shot drops off. See, they got a little placard on the tree over here. Maybe I'll zoom in on that and try a couple shots at different distances just to see if I make sure everything's good to go. I tested it earlier and sighted it in with a new scope. I got a new scope from Right On and a Tacticam hooked up to it now. And I like the Tacticam better than the side shot so far because the whole thing can go right into my gun case and I don't have to take any of it apart and just boom, it's right there and ready to go. Big old woodchuck. Big old meal right there. Right behind the ear. When he puts his head down. We're gonna let him go though. Not on the menu today. I got plenty of woodchucks that definitely need dispatch now. Haha. Can't see the placard over the grass. I mean, I've already sighted her in. I'm confident of that, but I want to be sure that I got the, there we go, that I have the Tacticam synced up properly. So, I'm gonna link up the Tacticam to the phone, make sure everything's good and it's aligned straight with the scope and stuff. All right, got my Tacticam on, connected to the phone. There we go. Click the video camera and she's on. I have to straighten her up. Surprisingly easy to use so far, the Tacticam. It just went right on there. I can't wait to see what the shots look like. It has a high frame rate, so that should be able to get see the pellet right in the air and everything. And I can see it right on the camera. It's so cool. 60 frames per second, 1920 by 1080, 120 frames per second. That should be enough to catch the pellet. Alright, not too happy with that image, but maybe I haven't gotten it adjusted right. Alright, so I got it all figured out now. Not bad for playing around with it and not really even checking the instructions. I just thought I'd mess around with it and get it my own way and see how easy it is to learn it. And once it's linked to there, I can hit record on there. And or I could just hold this down or push it to turn it on, and the Tacticam turns on, just records. And push the mode button on the Tacticam and it turns the lights off and stuff. I gotta adjust where the scope is though. It's not so good. There we go. Nice and clear.
Yeah, not so nice and clear. I screwed up. I thought that the latency between the camera and the phone meant that it might not look so good on the phone, but once it recorded, it would look better. It didn't. It looked like this.
Nice and clear.
Every time I get something new in, I like to try and do it without the instructions to see how intuitive it is, how easy it'll be to do, and then fine tune it. Unfortunately, this would have been okay if I was just doing a test at home, but instead I took it out and I hunted with it twice like this before I found out the proper settings. This is what it should look like. You got to back off the little focuser that's closer to your eye on your scope, and it's hard because the scope the whole time it was crystal clear. Like I'm talking, this right on scope is like 4K times 10,000 when you're looking at it at any distance at something. It is so sharp and so steady. That little bit of wiggle that you see in the image is slightly exaggerated due to the Tacticam's image stabilization. You know, where you're moving slow, I think it shakes it around a teeniest bit, but that image stabilization is also what gives it the ability to capture at high frame rates the entire action of that arrow traveling down distance to the target if you were shooting a bow. And in a few minutes when I shoot the bird, you'll be able to see the pellet in 1 or 2 frames before it makes contact. Here's even one more clip of the Tacticam after it's been well adjusted, and this could even be sharper image than this. I'm filming this through a set of double paned windows at the house. They are just looking at this woodchuck in the front yard. So the slightly bad imagery of the actual shots during these next 2 videos is all my fault and not Tacticam's at all. And I look forward to using it more because they actually have a system that you can hook up multiple cameras and click a button and it turns on all 3 of your cameras or something.
I'm all set up, got a good spot, and no sign of the pigeons. Oh wait, there's something. Is that a pigeon? I Is that? I think that's a robin. Yeah. That is a robin. Ah, I'm so ready for this and nothing doing. Maybe I should have shot the woodchuck. I was not feeling hungry for woodchuck. I'm feeling hungry for some squab. And now, nothing doing. Oops. Keep thinking that they're coming back or something to land on the barn because I hear the tin of the barn creaking and groaning as it contracts, as the day cools off. I think, oh, a bird just landed on the roof or something, but nothing. This is a good time if I had like a sponsor from a video game company and could be like, at times like this, when I got nothing to do, I play World of Warship Battlecraft. Something or other. But I don't play video games and I don't do video game sponsorships, even though they offer quite a bit. I believe in the outdoors and adventure, so I've decided to take a stand against that and not take any sponsors. Otherwise, I could have a sponsor on every single video easily with those video game ones. They bug me every single day with emails. I'm like, you sure you won't do it? It's where you take your phone outside and you're encouraged to play blah 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 with your phone in the outdoor. I'm like, no. Anything that encourages people to use their phones more than play outside or talk to other people, I'm like, I'm sorry. I just can't have anything to do with it. You know what I do when I'm playing on my phone? Work. Work. Like now, I was gonna check the comments on today's video. It's doing good. Getting messages from people. The drawings that I do in the videos on my phone. I think I got a new one I gotta do for the next video or something. I can't remember. Where have all the pigeons gone? Maybe I need a pigeon song. Like I need my fish. Maybe I need a. I'm gonna take a nap out here. Like. Maybe I need a pigeon song. Wait, I got my fish song. Oh Lord, won't you give me a pigeon for dinner? My friends all eat chicken and normal food. I'd like a pigeon, maybe even two. But 3'd be real perfect. One for me and one for you. If there's any musicians out there and they want to write me some music and play, you know, so I can, when I sing my fish song, that'd be cool. There's also like the European starling, which is an invasive species. Wouldn't be much for not much to eat, but I've been known to eat small birds. I ate 2 sparrows out on a loan along with those 63 fish. And last year, at this time when we got 3 pigeons, man, those are tasty. I couldn't believe how tasty they were. I like them better than chicken. Honestly, the pigeons are better than chicken. That's a European starling. They are on the menu. Well,
Due to the high frame rate, you can see the pellet comes into focus, and as it drops in, makes the hit. It was a touch low into the outside, but with a 25 caliber pellet like this, all you have to do is touch it.
that cat just stole it. That cat. I got him. I just saw the cat run towards the barn. It fell out of the tree behind the hill. That stinker. I have no luck today. Where'd he go? Man, I have been into every little building around where I saw him run towards. And that cat stole my European starling. I saw it go down behind the hill and I see him come running. I thought it looked like he had something in his mouth, but I was like focused on like getting over to the spot where I shot the bird. It just dropped like a rock right out of the tree, so I know it didn't fly off. And then the cat comes running from behind the hill and I see it out of the corner of my eye and didn't think nothing of it till I get over the edge of the hill. He stole my dinner. Well, I hope it makes him happy, because I'm going hungry now. I can't believe that cat stole my bird. I went upstairs, downstairs in the barn, around the barn. I can't seem to find where that cat went to. It must be tucked up in there somewhere. I told the owner, so they'll send me a picture. I'll put it right here. If they find it in their living room or on their couch or at the front door, the cat with the bird. But it's kind of a bummer. I was looking forward to eating something different. I had never eaten one. They're an invasive species, and on the okay to shoot anytime thing. We're running out of daylight. I got a late start at this again. It's starting to had some video pile up stuff happen the last couple days, where I'm not finishing the videos until 3 o'clock, and then I have to I was trying to run out the door and go do something, and that's not the pace I wanted this to be. Like, the whole point of this 30-day survival challenge was like to do some new adventure every day, and just be done by 10 in the morning with editing the video from the day before. But I keep getting carried away with stuff and carried away with the edit, and would have been much easier if I just filmed it and got up every day and just had to have adventures like the other ones. But then I would have gotten carried away and over-filmed everything. So, mind you, I'm not complaining. I'm just explaining. Because if I didn't say something, you'd think it was all rainbows and unicorns all the time.
Unicorn.
Instead of rice, I'm trying to be fastidious and
Unicorn.
sparrow.
I love unicorn.
I know, honey. And as much as we all love unicorns, they need to stay in their lane. You gotta know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know where the pigeon's gone, and count your blessings when you're sitting out there. Well, unless something magical happens after I turn the camera off here, I'm going to sit here for another 20 minutes and just enjoy the outdoors and the sounds of spring in the evening. Cars going by on the road. And then I'm going to pack it in and head home for the night. So I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Fowler out.